This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Hi everyone, it's Justine. Remember last year I bought a dream house in the south of France? A huge deal for me. I'm standing in front of my house. My house. I live here now. I'm in love with the ceiling. This is called ceiling à la française. When you look at the entire space like this, it is huge. It could be a gigantic bathroom. So the terrace is facing west, which is fabulous. It's a 500 years old stone house with roses in front of the door. It's precious, it's unique, it's beautiful, but it also really needs a complete renovation. And I thought, I can do that. I'm a designer. Interior design is design as well, right? I moved in right in time for a massive heat wave, which hit the south of France very badly last year. You might have seen that in the news. I documented the evolution of the temperature inside the house versus outside the house at different times of the day across several days. At 30 degrees, everything's fine. At 40 degrees Celsius, run for your life. Then came fall. And a massive storm, which made it rain through the roof, destroying the complete insulation layer in between, through the ceiling, into the room, which is going to be my office, through the floor of that room, and into the living room underneath, several times. Here is what is going to be my office. Now let's get to the incident. Water came in 3 different places at least, from the roof, through this structure, which is supporting the entire roof of the house. And it rained in this room from here, this corner, including wetting the supporting beam in wood. That's going to be a problem. Raining from here until there. So imagine a waterfall dripping all along this wall on more than 2 meters width, dripping down through this floor and into the living room, which is underneath. Now, this water thing in the roof is really a challenge because we're working with an architect who's still working on the plans. It's going pretty slowly for my taste at the moment. More on that later in the video. It's a story for itself. But so he doesn't want to start anything inside the house until the roof is repaired, which I guess makes sense. But then we just submitted a request for a construction permit, building authorization, whatever it's called. Permits like this are mandatory in France for pretty much anything. As soon as you do an opening in the wall, add a window in a roof, whatever, you need a permit. Permits like that, where I am in Provence, take anything from 3 to 5 months. And then there is a queue to wait for a carpenter to come and fix that roof. Again, like 3 to 5 months. With that kind of timeline, we're not starting the renovation this year. I was like, how? So permits, yes, there is a bottleneck with the administrations. And then for carpenters, well, there aren't enough carpenters. That's a generic problem in Western Europe, I think, not just in France. But then there is also the wood shortage, wood supply shortage. In France, it's the same in Germany. So we're losing months and months and months because of that on the house reno. Basically, this room cannot be used right now. You saw the heater. I'm not going to have a go at it. I don't want to make the house explode. That's the last thing we need. So I've been heating with like an electric heater. Doesn't really work because the insulation in the ceiling is gone, useless. So I pretty much lost the battle on this room. Not the war, but this battle. So I run away to my bedroom, and I have a desk there, and that's where I'm basically parking right now. This room currently has 8 degrees. That's why you see me wearing a scarf and a fleece jacket. So the situation really wasn't good. I couldn't stay in that house at that temperature, especially since I'm mostly working from home. At a desk, I was literally freezing. I got sick, and I had to face reality. There is not one room in this house that was warm enough to actually stay in. And so I didn't know what to do. And it's not something that I could solve during that winter. So I ran away. Quite literally. I left the country. I left the house. I was like, that's a problem for next year. Logistically, it's doable, right? I'm self-employed on both of my businesses, so I can technically work from anywhere. If I have all my filming equipment with me, which if I take only the minimum necessary fits into one big suitcase, so that's okay. Computer-wise, system-wise, it's not a problem either because I'm using a VPN all the time anyway. So my online systems that are running my business don't even notice that I'm not physically in France. What I did is I found a friendly Airbnb in España. I stayed there for 4 weeks and then I was checking the temperatures in France and saying, still not warm enough in the house. So I stayed 2 more weeks. In other words, I stayed with a friend at her place and she tolerated me for a whole 6 weeks. Very good friend. The lighting there was okay. The sound quality was okay. I could film in her bedroom, so I could keep filming YouTube videos. For my fashion business, I could have my posts, fabric samples, and everything I need sent there as well, meaning very little disruption for my work in the end. Actually, I'm onto something. It's too early to talk about it here, but I found Spain extremely inspiring. You didn't see much of me on Instagram in that time. If you noticed, I've been busy, head down. It was intense in terms of work and workload, but I really moved the needle and I got several ideas for the year to come. I was also there during the Fias in Valencia, which is a huge, gigantic traditional celebration with amazing fashion outfits. I think I might have filmed enough to make a video just about that. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in terms of fashion history. It's fantastic. Now I'm back in France, finally. Spring is kind of here, borderline, but okay in the house, ready to deal with the leaking roof and with the architects. They're awaiting a cost estimate of how much that additional roof renovation is going to cost. It was not planned in the renovation budget, to be honest. So we'll see about this. I'm sure we'll know by the time the next vlog goes up. So I'll see you there. Additional comments on the VPN topic because I went over it too fast. A virtual private network is an app that acts as a security barrier between you and people who might want to track or steal your information online. Personally, I use Surfshark, who are sponsoring this video. What does that do? For instance, you're traveling, working from a cafe and using their public Wi-Fi. Hackers could easily access your computer if you're not using a VPN. You're booking holidays. The website will show you a higher price if you're in Germany or in Scandinavia versus if you're connected from Portugal, because they're tracking where you are. So with a VPN, you can pretend to be somewhere else and get the better price. I also use my VPN to watch shows that are only available on Netflix US or wherever. I'll pretend I'm in San Francisco. Boom, done. The main purpose of a VPN is to not get tracked or hacked. But the fact that you can shop cheaper and get movies for free is surely a nice added benefit. Surfshark is sponsoring this video, which means you're getting a good deal. A great deal, in fact. If you get the app using the link, which I put in the video description, you will get 83% off, 3 extra months for free, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Also, you need only one Surfshark account to be able to install it on all your devices. And with my link, it will cost you the price of 1 cup of espresso per month. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you very much. Next time, we'll discuss the whole architect project situation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do so by clicking on my head right there. It's new. Take care. Bye.